a very interesting clash between Gorilla Rugby and Tsunami Waverunners. Happy to have you along once again. Christian Miles alongside Mark Sturbina. 2 consecutive wins for Tsunami, and a Gorilla side that came out of the gates swinging against United Kingdom Armed Forces, but came up short against a very impressive Ramblin' Jesters side the last time out.
Christian, they did come up short, but only just. They put in a fantastic effort. They should be proud of that game against the Jesters. They stifled them with their defense, and they got plenty of class players across the board, including Samu Smith. Look out for Drake Davis. And Evan Conlon, the skipper, leading the way. Tsunami Waverunners, plenty of speedsters as well. Manate Akwe has been playing out of his skin. Darrell Williams, I'll talk about speed, put a kick ahead, and he'll win the race any day. This is going to be a hell of a matchup.
Looking forward to this one. One we circled on the schedule. The referee, of course, the man from Santa Cruz, California, Gregor McDonald, overseeing the festivities today. A fascinating clash in Group B. An opportunity now for Gorilla to put themselves right back amongst the thick of it. Tsunami in the second position on 6 points. Gorilla finding themselves in fourth, 2 points below. All to play for here in Glendale. And kicking us off will be Gorilla. I tell you, they've got some very artistic, creative kits. Trying to start on the front foot, the order of the day for the men going from left to right, but it will be Tsunami Waverunners now. Big circulation, nice big ball to this left-hand side. A little hop, skip, and a step now. Brought in by Ryan Santos. They continue their diligence and belief down this left-hand side. Trying to corral it is Reed Santos, his brother, and coming away with it is Tsunami. Big ball now for Marcus Tupuola. They'll revert to this inside channel, and Tupuola with that dip. Nice move. Wonderful blend of finesse and power. Strong defending, however, you'd have to say, from Gorilla. Tricky inside for Reed Santos. Quick passing on the offload. They'll quick it outside. And here come Tsunami Waverunners. One man to beat. Lovely ball played across it. Here it goes. Harley Wheeler, they're gonna catch him. You wait the call from the referee. Hot pursuit. Wheeler running out of steam at the end.
Just want to check touch.
But the passing, Mark, regardless of the end product, to be applauded.
He's going to check on the touch here. Great play. Switching the angle, keeping the ball alive. Nice little basketball pass over the top. Let's have a look. Oh, she's dangerously close. And what a crunching tackle as well. Marcel Muller coming across.
Great defensive effort.
I have grounding before touch. I'm going to award the try.
So try awarded, grounding before the touch.
Fantastic effort.
So wonderful work. He paid his dues. Harley Wheeler, Schultz Award winner at Life University 5 years ago. Right back on track and part of the USA 7 setup for the last couple of years. No good on the attempt.
Oh, he's hurting after that tackle too. I thought that was a cruncher from Marcel Muller. He's not in good shape. Poor Harley Wheeler.
So they have to settle for 5. Tsunami Waverunners, formerly known as Tsunami Barbarians. Top 4 finisher each of the last 3 years. Took 3rd place in the Cup in 2023. Got to go one step further in 2024. We'll kick us off, and this one will go
Lost on the ground by White.
Against Tsunami on the knock.
Well, the original tap was great from Tsunami, but unfortunately the ball found the ground before it came into the hands of a Tsunami player. I hope he's okay.
Wheeler, the try scorer, still down, receiving some treatment from medical staff. What a run it was. Part of the SoCal Griffins setup, by the way, last year. Harley Wheeler.
Set.
Scrummage now.
Early hook.
Be called back They go quick tap now, and Gorilla looking for a prompt response. Trying to mount the offensive. They'll look to this right-hand side. They've come in with full momentum. A little dip. Nicely played. Working it over to this left-hand side. And Sakwe. Big skip ball now to the left as they'll reverse course against the grain. This is impressive. Running laterally, east to west rather than north to south. My goodness, Zach Jackson trying to make some plays. Here's Ridgway. Makes it available. Evan Conlon quickly onto the scene, wearing the captain's armband tonight once again for Gorilla. Dodge, a little weave, some corkscrew to the defenders. A good piece of possession this, Mark. Impressive stuff from the cultured Gorilla's side. They've got the width, good strong stiff arm, and the power rewarded with the first try of the night for Gorilla as they draw level.
What a response from Gorilla. And you said it, Miles. That was great play. Just patient stuff, wasn't it, from Gorilla, keeping the ball in hand.
Zach Jackson, the 24-year-old from Dallas, Texas. A Texas-sized try.
It was indeed. Look at the fend from the big man. I think that actually was Marcel Muller.
It was Marcel Muller, correction.
Of course, the Gorilla administration making things challenging for us. They love to do that to the commentary team with those numbers. Fantastic jersey designs, as they always are. Gorilla, plenty of flair.
I saw one of those in the elevator this morning and had to take a double look, but my goodness, the artistic expression equal by the performance on the field. 5-5 our score. So Muller, early doors here in half number one. They will kick it off. Gorilla striking the right notes.
No more.
Yeah, from that kickoff. Just coming straight back with a penalty. Can't afford to do that against Tsunami. Samuel Smith, the offender.
Take it in the air.
You see, you've got to let the player catching the ball land before interfering.
Your leg was up before the ball was in.
Smith almost knew it as he was handling. Yeah.
Quick to acknowledge the folly of his way, Samuel Smith. So good with the ball in hand.
Well, his body's just too fast for his mind.
This is really interesting because he was part of that Tsunami side last year, Mark, that took third place. Now playing against his old mates. This will be something of an upset. A little bit of a page turner. Tsunami, though, on the bust out. This one really yet to take flight. Working to this left-hand side. Tsunami Waverunners looking the part. Good work from Matthias Douglas, and he's done well to leave it now. Good run from Taker. Douglas in support. Leaves it on the offload, twisting and turning is Ryan Santos. This is Tupuola, and Tupuola will split the defense and go right between the posts and dot it down for the second time today. Tsunami washing all over Gorilla here in the first half.
Wonderful play from Tsunami, but especially the try scorer, Marcus Tupuola. So much to be said about his effort. Firstly, the way that he pulled that ball off the ground around his bootlaces. Dacre with the break originally. Fantastic support from Douglas right there. Has the presence of mind to come in toward his support and then off the ground. A little pirouette. Tupuola picks the ball up on the half volley. Has a look, but then looks ahead and sees no one in front.
Well, regardless, Marcus Tupuola with a big try. Right when they needed it. Reclaiming the advantage here. After the successful conversion to make it 12-5, a 7-point advantage as we kick it off here, the critical juncture. Once again, as always, at the end of this first half, it's all on Gorilla's shoulders right now to end it in a positive note. Trying to make some inroads is Rueda to no avail. They'll whip it over to this right-hand side, and here it comes. Gorilla looking to pound their chest. Thumping tackle. Power against power, met head-on. Two freight trains going head-to-head. They'll work it over to the left. Nicely played by Ridgway. Smith right back, trying to find that crack, that fissure, and a big ball here. Taken by the foot. How about this defensive unit from Tsunami? Taking matters into his own hands was Evan Godlin, to no avail. They'll go right back to work thanks to Nick Smith. The skip now as the horn goes. We'll move into added on time. Gorilla need a reply.
Christian has no one in behind if they elect for the kick. Oh,
Smith sees it go off his foot.
you need a longer one than that. Plenty of space. No sweeper coming across. There hadn't been for quite a while. Easy for us to see up here in the commentary booth. A lot harder when you're struggling for air to see that there was no one home. And even if there was and they wanted to put the kick in, do they have the gas and the speed to chase after it? Trying to do too much, Semu.
Same part of the American Raptors set up in the past. This one will go right into the touch from Gorilla. Gain some ground. That territory is so precious. Here you get a look at the number 3, 27-year-old, originally from Guinea, West Africa. Now calls Houston, Texas home. Some time with the Houston SaberCats in MLR and played some Rugby Club Sevens champs with the USA. Line out now for Gorilla. Austin White will have to delay now as we await the substitution. Fresh legs, will it provide the perfect tonic?
Yes.
Minute and a half into extra time at the end of the first half here. Will it finish with a flourish? Well done on the line out. They'll once again look to the right. And those fresh legs have the desired effect. Semu has the gap, lays it off now for his man, Clem Kweku.
Off feet.
Went right off feet, quickly taken by Nick Smith, but they'll have to take it all the way back.
Quite finicky with that placement of the tap. Not close enough to the mark.
Sorry.
Is that penalty? And then kicking to the sideline now. A real opportunity for Gorilla.
First half, it just won't end. They want to have the final say, don't they?
Well, it will certainly help them to bring the score level rather than going into the break a try down.
White, step out, White.
Perhaps one last line out here for Gorilla.
Stay in.
Trailing by 7 in the dying embers of half number 1. This is crucial. Trying to hit all the right notes, as they say. They'll quickly offload it. It's the final thrust now. Gorilla, one last ditch at the end of the first half, and they're ever so close down to that 5-meter line. Trying to just get it over on the final thrust. The power, the churning of the legs. No, says Tsunami. Well held up. Not budging, not giving any ground. Gorilla continuing their relentless pursuit. Zach Jackson able to get in, and Gorilla, then he got down. Yes, the signal is the try, and Gorilla with the desired effect. My gosh, they really had to earn that one, but just desserts for Gorilla.
For me.
Just what they needed. Gorilla, Muller it was, crashing over again. He is a force. He's so hard to stop. Big ball over the top after some cleverly worked play.
It's Marcel Muller once again fooling us. Difficult spot nonetheless, and the conversion is good from Evan Conlon, the captain. Now, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, and I'll tell you what a way to finish this first half for Gorilla. They really hung in there, and after 7 minutes here, halftime arrives. Gorilla 12, Tsunami Waverunners 12.
Well, we've done it because we need it and we love it. Download the Rugby Town USA app for teams, scores, schedules, and stats. Available for all mobile devices.
Keep the continuity as far as across the middle, push them to the edges. On attack, same thing. Work the ball to the edges, be patient. We got to bring the ball out and send it back across. They're getting tired. They're getting tired. We only use one sub. Jason, you're going to go on for Marcel on this one. Good work, Marcel. Hey, shake down deep. Give me a couple more minutes and we'll get some guys on. Guys, 7 minutes.
Eyes up.
7 minutes.
Eyes up.
Guys, finish it. 7 minutes, guys. That's all we got.
They're more fucking tired than us. They're more tired than us.
Ready on the edges. They're bringing speed.
Hey, this is when.
Keep their focus, don't they, Mike?
7 minutes. You heard him stating the obvious, Mickey Patterson, but it's true. It's only 7 minutes if they can hold on. They're playing some great rugby, especially defensively. Here's the first half highlights. It was Tsunami with the hot stepping, brilliant interchange of passing. And what a finish as well from Wheeler. Ended up injured after that, but did his team some favors by putting his body on the line. Muller crashing over.
Big South African with 1 or 2 tries.
And then Tsunami with the response again. It's been that kind of game, back and forth. Wonderful work from Marcus Tupawala.
That's where we stand. The man from America, Samoa, able to dot it down. Gorilla getting 2 tries from South African Marcel Muller. What an addition he has been. Calling Dallas-Fort Worth area home. Second half underway. Tsunami kicking off, going from left to right. Changing their names, trying to change their fortunes here. Get over that final hurdle and put themselves back in the final after making all the way to the semis last year. Sabu Smith, meanwhile, for Gorilla with other ideas. Can they go from strength to strength, trying to ride the momentum after that strong finish to half number 1? They go wide to this right-hand side, Gorilla, trying to work their way inside Wavewear territory. And wrapped up, I tell you, they've been troublesome and difficult to bring down. The other way, long spells of possession this for the men in black and pink. On the inside, and it's just coughed up. They'll work it out for Herbert Evans. Gorilla using the entire width of the field. It's good play, but the flag will go up and into touch.
Trying to make the most of those back-to-back penalties work.
No, quick now.
Gorilla, Tsunami's discipline failing them, and they are looking tired. Gorilla making them work hard. We said that, didn't we, Christian, at the start of this game, just how, yes, they've lost one of their games, but only just against the Jesters. They pushed them all the way to the end, and look at Akwe.
Time's up.
Takes a backward step, such a physical player with pace. So much power.
I asked you to step in. Time's still off. We're waiting on subs.
So we wait for the substitutions to come on. 12-12 our
Time on.
scoreline. The devil for Marcel Muller, the brace of tries. Wheeler and Tupawala over the line and grounding for Tsunami. And it will be Tsunami in possession now. Trying to rediscover the momentum, and outbound Devontae Noble turning on the afterburners. Look at my heel, says Noble, and he will ground it right between the pipes. What a run, 60 meters for Devontae Noble.
Wow, talk about fresh legs. Some of the freshest around. Bring him on and give him some space. Monte Noble pounding his chest. He might just offend some of his opposition players with that display, but prior to that, lightning fast. There he goes.
Second try, Rugby 10 for number 4, the Pitbull, Tay Noble. That's more like it. Successful conversion makes it 19-12. Over to you, Gorilla. Down to the serious points of the second half. The meat and potatoes of the affair. Gorilla's had the spotlight, and they've shined in their cross-examination. They're gonna need to come through once again.
Entry through the gate.
Over to this left-hand side, Smith on the offload, powerfully met. Nice tackle from Noble.
Extra rule.
A turnover against Gorilla with the extra roll. Smith, the guilty party. They'll go to the air now. And how about the pursuit here? Douglas in. And how about that? That is very, very impressive there from Tsunami. And Mateus Douglas getting into the mix once again. He is feeling it.
Well, it was a foot race there, but the two runners in the race were on the same team. It was either Akwe or Douglas. Clever thinking. They called for the kick. They saw the opportunity in behind, and they took it. You see it there straight away. Marcus. Space. Go. Akwe. He just loses out to his teammate. Mateus Douglas.
Italian powered. The man who calls Verona home in the Northeast. The Treviso Flyer is his nickname, I'm told, on the peninsula. Nice addition to a cosmopolitan setup for Tsunami, who sees control up by 14 after the successful conversion, and now may be just a bridge too far for Gorilla unless something miraculous can transpire. Never say never in this wild Rugby Town Sevens opening day. We've seen some incredible feats. Gorilla will need nothing short of that here. Down 14, and the whistle from the referee. Side now, the quick tap, and here they go trying to catch Tsunami unaware. That's Sean Clark out there with the big towering presence in the bleach blonde hair for Tsunami, but it's Gorilla in possession. They need something positive here. Nowhere to go. Good dink that time from Colin, and that is really clever passing on the interior, making it a pretty routine try. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what Gorilla wanted at this juncture of the game, just to keep the faintest of hopes alive.
Off you go, okay?
Nick Smith dotting down.
A well-worked try. So dynamic. The running. You said they got no time to waste. And they took it to this Tsunami team. Brilliant play as well. I thought Tidwell might have got through himself, but he found his support in Smith. And they are running out of time. That conversion's important. And here's why. Because now they have an opportunity to draw the match with just one more converted try. And plenty of time to do it.
Here we go once again. Time after time. Match after match. Are you not entertained, folks? Day one at Rugby Town has provided all kinds of thrills and spills. And there's one more chapter to be written here in Pool B. It's for Tsunami. Put themselves right amongst those top two. They'll take it now. By Tupuola already on the try-scoring board. Lefebvre, and it's intercepted, and off to the races goes Drake Davis for Gorilla. My goodness. Once again, this game is turned on its head. It was a giveaway, and Drake Davis was only too happy to oblige.
And that's how you score quickly. And all of a sudden, we were thinking there was time enough for one more try to draw it. They scored so quickly that they can score another and win this game.
Well, pretty routine conversion, but important nonetheless. The captain, fantastic, puts it right through the uprights, and we are level 26-26. Hold the phone. My goodness, this is an incredible way to close down festivities here.
How important is this restart now, Christian Miles? We've seen mistakes from this area. Not only can there not be a mistake, but he needs to give his players an opportunity to contest for this ball.
They've got the momentum, and you wouldn't put it beyond them,
It's a beauty.
would you? This one will pop up, bat right into the hands now of Lefebvre, and he'll reverse course. A little Lefebvre with some rocket in those boots. He's got dynamite. He's got eyes for the try line, supported by Clark. John Lefebvre is going to go all the way. Tsunami, just when they were having victory snatched, they grab it right back. Absolutely incredible from Cowbell.
How about that? He's just come on the field, and that's what he can do. John Lefebvre saves the day. They would have been happy with a draw. Maybe not happy, but satisfied. Not enough. Third victory so far. Tsunami fell asleep for a period of the game until this. And it was a wonderful kickoff. Gorilla were in with a chance of contesting. Tsunami won it, but then there was no one home, and Lefebvre had plenty to do, and boy, did he do it.
What a way to finish second try of Rugby Town Sevens. John Lefebvre, the former Old Glory man, getting the job done and wiping out the comeback. A courageous effort from Gorilla. They fall short the final. Tsunami win out 31-26.